Hey guys, it is Medical Mama Cherise. I want to welcome y'all back to Medical Mama. So the drama, the comeback episode. I know it's been a long time. This is officially episode 8. We're back, so let's catch up. Um, so yeah, I just want y'all to know, like, a lot life has been lifing, and I know as medical parents, y'all understand how life can get in the way, and that's honestly what has happened. Life got in the way. Um, just getting used to new routines, kids starting a new school, um, things just be unpredictable. So we gon later in the episode, we talk about a new schedule for the show and what that looks like. Um where I wanna go with this show, I still wanna keep things, like, the same, pretty much just me just rambling on, but I also wanna like, I always wanted to have guests, but, anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. But, yeah, I wanna restart now because Naomi is pretty well she was kinda more stable, she was still stable back when I was doing it, but she's even more, like, in a good place. She started in therapy, just a lot of updates with her, just updates with my life. I feel like I'm in a good place. The kids are adjusting well to just everything feels like a good place. So, um I just feel like it's a good time. Doing this medical parenting, it don't come with no pause button. You just gotta keep doing life. So I had to step away when I could. Also, I had got sick, y'all. It was just a lot going on. So I'm getting my health in order. I have to put me first and get my health in order. So I've been doing that, getting my worrying about me because if I'm not here, nobody gonna be able well, there are people that's gonna be in the world to take care of my kids, but, um, nobody gonna take care of them like me. I'm their mama. So, I gotta take care of myself in order for them to be well, and that is my goal right now, is just making me the priority so that I can make them a priority as well? And then as far as medical mama go, I've been trying to stay active on socials, but life get in the way, and then I also struggle with consistency, if I'm being honest. Like, I gotta be real. Um, gotta be real with myself. Like, consistency is really hard for me, but I'm trying to stay up on it because when I'm posting, you guys are really responsive. Y'all like when I post. Y'all like to see new things and just, interact with what I'm talking about. So I definitely wanna continue to do that, continue to pour into the audience and the community, because we need it, y'all. Like, that's the point of me having started podcast anyway, just to ramble on and let people who can relate to me listen to me ramble on and be like, you know what, girl, you right about that shit. I felt that shit, okay, and just giving advice to the medical parent, or medical guardian who don't know. So yeah, but moving on. So life update. I guess we can start with Naomi. Um, so we have started I mean, not feed therapy, speech therapy. She did her evaluation like 2 weeks ago. I know, like all this time, and she finally back in speech. So she's in speech, but not feed. Um, but I'm okay with that because she needs some oral motor skills. We gotta work on that. And once she gets okay with her oral motor skills and just being able to tolerate touching and teeth brushing simply, people touching her mouth, people touching her face, just all of that. Once we are able to get to that point, I think she'll be more interested in food. She has been interested in like tasting stuff. She's been tasting popsicles, and some fruits. She liked to lick it. She picked up a piece of chicken the other day, but then she put it down. She licked it and put it down. So that's, but baby steps, okay? We taking baby steps, and I'll take any. excuse me, I'll take any step I could take, y'all. I will take anything. And then last week, she finally went to ophthalmology. And so she had to get an eye exam under anesthesia. So last week she did that. Come to find out she is very farsighted. That's why her eyes cross. So she needs glasses. So I am on the hunt to get my baby some glasses. That's been interesting. It's only been a few days though, but it's been interesting to see like what medical coverage is taken and where you can go to get glasses for toddlers. And it's looking like it's gonna be online. But if anybody today is June 22nd is when I'm recording this. So if I ain't found nothing by the time this is released, even if you don't know, send me a message. Say, hey, I think you can find glasses here or look there. Cause I'm open to her having more than one pair. Cause she gonna probably need them. Um, so there's that. Um, she has with a new appointment with neurology because within the eye exam, we found that she does have some pressures building on her optic nerve. So we're trying to figure out what that is being caused by. So be in prayer with us as we go to neurology this week. And she's excelling in physical therapy, excelling in occupational therapy. She's trying to start walking and standing, y'all. Like she really getting to moving around. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm do, cause my baby, she's just growing, like literally growing for real, gaining her weight. She was 27 pounds recently. As recent as I mean, as her recent appointment, that was she was 27 pounds. So it took us a minute to get back on them growth charts. My baby is doing well. She's doing well. She's doing well. Okay, thriving, not just surviving, thriving. From a cardiac standpoint, she's doing pretty good too. She did have some pulmonary hypertension on her last echo when we went, but they're not super concerned right now. So we'll just take that for what that is. And hopefully when she go back, we'll see she don't have no pulmonary hypertension because she was a little sick, and that's usually when it show up is when she be sick. So yeah, there are hard days, but most of the days have been good, and I'm so happy for her. She got a little attitude. Oh, her hair growing too. Her hair growing in. You know, I'm happy about that. I had to make a video because I started using Sacred Drops, Beyonce Sacred Drops on her. They are expensive, y'all, but they work. I guess I have to insert my little TikTok that I made about it. But yeah, her hair is growing back in. She's just thriving, not surviving, and I'm so proud and happy to be her mommy and happy to just see her come so far. So yeah. Noella and Nicholas are doing great. They just enjoying summer break. They ended the school year really good, really strong. This year Noelle really got to uh reap the benefits of her IEP. Um, because I'm pretty sure I told y'all that I have advocated for her to have an IEP, so she has one. And she has been able to reap those benefits and is excelling in school. So I am very super extremely proud of her. Like proud of her, proud of her, proud of her. Nicholas is doing well. Like boy can read like no other second grader I know. And if he don't know the word, he gonna say whatever he think it is with confidence. Like, yeah, I said it. That says chaos. And that does not say chaos, but he believes it is. So whatever. But we just enjoying summer, uh, doing schoolwork here and there, going to the library, hopefully going to the pool at my dad's coming soon. Just enjoying being free from school and a complete dragging on monotonous everyday schedule with school. Most parents be like, "I'm ready for my kids to go back," and trust me, I am her, she is me, but also I don't mind them being at home, like, it is what it is, it's a part of life, and I didn't become a parent for the school to keep my kids all day, you know what I'm saying? I became a parent to be with my kids, to raise them. So, what I look like complaining because it's my time to have them at home, like, are we dumb? We're parents. Okay. Anyway, so personally, what's been going on with me? I joined the Family Advisory Council, the Cardiac Family Advisory Council at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. I know. This is my big announcement. I've literally only told one person. You know who you are. I literally only told one person about this. And then probably the other medical mom who is on the Family Advisory Council. If she listens to this, she probably knows that I'm on there because yeah, she's on the Family Advisory Council. But I joined the Family Advisory Council, so I'm excited. We haven't had our first meeting yet since my joining, but I'm excited to y'all. I'm so excited. What is the Family Advisory Council? So essentially what we will be doing is advising the doctors and the medical staff just about like our experience as families and how the medical experience affects the family and what they can do to make it better for us. So if anybody has that's the long and the short of it. Like I'm not gonna go into all of these details, but that's the long and the short of it. If anybody um as time goes on, I'll tell y'all more about it. But if anybody has any things that they think that um hospitals and medical staff should be paying more attention to, you can um let me know because I am at the end of this, I'm gonna talk about a suggestion box, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So yes, I did join the Family Advisory Council. Like I am very happy about it, but I have been so low key. I haven't told anybody that I'm doing this. I really feel that being a medical parent is my calling. And I know that sounds crazy, but advocating for medical parents, advocating for my child, um and really being inside of what it looks like to live this life, be in the hospital, coming back and forth, how that shapes your family, how that changes you as a person. Like I am really, really dedicated to that. And so I'm really excited about um about this experience and about this journey and what life is gonna look like going forward with excuse me y'all going forward with the Family Advisory Council. So we will discuss more about that as time goes on. But yes, that's the Family Advisory Council. And then also I'm just breaking news honestly on this podcast. But I am returning to school. I wanted to do this summer, but yeah, I'm gonna return in the fall. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm gonna do online. But what it looks like with my family and the listen, I'm committed to the podcast. So when I talk about a new schedule, we'll talk about it then. But I want y'all to know I'm committed to the podcast. So even if I do start school, I'm gonna do my best to stay sticking to the podcast because I went a long time without it, and y'all, the streets been calling me. Okay, so although I want to return to school and finish my degree, y'all. I do want to start my LP. I do want to start an LPN program. I don't know if I said that before, but I do want to start an LPN program. But I don't want to do that until I finish my degree. My degree is in English, and I want to get her done. I want to get her done. English is the first love of my life. Um, and ain't nobody come here maybe tell me something when I have that degree in English, honey. Nobody will be able to tell me anything. I don't know. I don't care if I never do anything with it. Nobody will ever be able to take it from me or tell me anything. Okay? The first love of my life, we degreed together, okay? So I want to finish my degree. I don't have many classes left. So I get that done and go from there. And then to my LPN or maybe public health or some type of advocacy thing. I don't know. We never know where God's gonna lead me. So yeah, um, there's that about school. Um, and then as I go back to talking about managing the podcast and going to school, I'm just trying to manage medical mama and balance life and balance all the other things that I want to be doing and need to be doing. But in this season, I am betting on me. I'm taking time for me. Um, and I'm trying to make things work, even if I need to take a break in between. Like I can't be superwoman. Sometimes I have to take a break, but during this season, it's a me season. My kids always will be my first priority, but it's a me season in that I want to bet on me and I want to do things for me. Noah's about to be 10 years old in October. And I stopped school 10 years ago in 2016 when she was born. So I want to finish school. I've been doing things for my babies for 10 years. So I want to do something for me. Um, yeah, yeah. I want to do this for me. But this time away, I have really learned about me. And knowing that having community matters, even if you don't talk to some people in your community every day. Having community matters. Find your people, find the people that you can just shoot the shit with and just say what's on your mind and just hang out with, go for a drink with, or call for a minute and you need a moment to vent, like because you you will go insane if you don't have community with people that you love, people who love you, who want to see you be well and do well, then this journey is going to be ass. It's not very fun already. All the time, it's not all very fun, but the journey's going to be ass. So find your people. Having community matters. Never stop advocating for your kids, y'all. Never stop advocating for your kids because you never know what your advocacy can get them. Like, shoot, you just never know. And then lastly, we as parents, medical parents, as parents, periods, we deserve support. We need support. We need connection. We need it all because again, we will go crazy without it. Living in the prison in your head just of, oh, what if this happened? What if this happened? I gotta do this, I gotta do this, gotta schedule this, da 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 da. You need somebody to talk to. Whether they in this same journey with you or not, you need somebody to talk to. So find your people and lock in, okay? Lock in, lock in, um, lock in. Staying on the community subject, like that's why this podcast matters to me. I feel like the podcast and the community, period. Like the support group, even when I post on socials, I feel like all of that matters because um like again, you just have somebody to you have a space where you can just talk to somebody about what you're going through. Like all of our kids might be diagnosed with different things. They might be on different levels of the spectrum of what they deal with on a daily, but we still struggle the same. We still have fears. We still all want to celebrate our victories. We still have hopes, So I want to be able to use this community to be able to celebrate that for all of us, for our kids, for us, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't always gotta be medical, 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 even though the podcast is Medical Mama Solar Drama. Solar Drama is everything that come with me being a medical mama. My life, my everything, everything, everything that's piled onto it that comes with it. And so the community the page, everything is for us to sometimes go in there and be like, today I don't want to do this shit. Today I just want to sit down and breathe. I don't even want to think about being a medical parent. And that's okay. And you're allowed to come in and say that, and everybody look at you and say, I felt like that last week. So you're not alone. Also, you know, it just it just feels good to know that you're not alone. Like it feels good to hear like I was going through that last week. I was struggling with this last week. Because sometimes the prison in your head can make you feel like you're going through it alone and then have you thinking, oh, I'm a bad mom or a bad parent for feeling like this. But sometimes the shit get hard and we gotta remember we are human. We ain't superhuman. Like, um, share the load with God, share the load with your friends, share the load with your family if you can, share the load with somebody, share the load with the community. Shameless plug. Join the support group. Okay. Shout out to support group. Shout out to the page. Shout out to for all the likes that y'all done added to the page, by the way. Y'all done liked it up. Keep on liking it up. And tell your friends to join the support group. Like nobody really talks on the support group much. I just be posting in there randomly sometimes when I get a moment. But I want the support group to grow to where people can feel like they can come there and just lay it on the table. Um, you know, that's what is that's what it's meant for. Like it's supposed to be the safe space for you to feel like I can lay this out and the people here, they're gonna just be like, you know what, we with you when you right. So, um, yeah, I'm still in this 10 toes down in this, you know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, that's that on the community, I guess. I don't know. But I'm still in this. I don't want y'all to think that I just gave up. Because people recently have asked me about the podcast, but people have asked me like over all of this time, people have been asking, when you coming back? When you coming back? Are you gonna record soon? Da, da, da. So yeah, it really get me up out the bed when I hear from y'all too. Like it does. It does. And when I say get me up out of bed, it make me want to move. You know, my body make me want to um do something and give y'all something because I don't know who I'm reaching. But then when I hear from y'all and say you just don't know how, hear y'all saying like you don't know how much this means to me and what it made me feel like when I listen to you talk about this or this, it makes me feel like, well, yeah, get your ass up and do some work. Nobody wants to work anymore. That's the problem. Okay, Kim K. My Libra sister. But for real, that's how it make me feel. Get your ass up and work. And so I'm back at work, y'all. I'm back at work. I'm back at work. Um so yeah. We back at work and the podcast is obviously relaunching starting here and we move into the new schedule. Okay. So terrible segue. I was trying, but I'm gonna keep working on it. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the new schedule. So what I'm planning to do right now is at least one episode, not at least one episode a month. Twice if I can, if I have extra time or if I'm feeling a little saucy, you know what I'm saying? Um I'll come and give y'all a second episode, but it'll be like a surprise. It ain't gonna be like oh, I scheduled an episode, y'all tune in to that. No, it'll probably just be oh, I'm gonna throw this one on. Oh, I'm thinking about this, so da da da. But once a month, I plan to release an episode. Um, and like I keep saying, I'm committed to y'all. I'm committed to y'all. I'm committed. I know that I stopped, but like life really do be getting crazy. So please, y'all be patient. But my goal is to do an episode, one episode a month. Um And I want to talk about like all the medical stuff, clearly advocacy, hospital life, home nursing. I have somebody that I want to come bring on for home nursing also. She can talk about other things because there's a lot of questions that people might have that they don't know. So yeah, I do have somebody to bring on for that. Um, but school, IEPs, what it look like, relationships with friends, family, and a significant others. What the sibling experience is, and just real life moments that we deal with every freaking day. Because people just don't know. Like me, simply just like I was just talking about, trying to find some glasses for her. Like it's easy for somebody to just go do that, but she needs some specific glasses for her that she can't mess up and all of this. Like it gotta be specifically for her. So medical parent approved, medical this, medical that. So it's the simple stuff that we go through like that. Like we can't just go to the local Walmart and get little Johnny some glasses. It don't work like that for us. So, that's a real life moment that we could discuss on an episode. But I also want to introduce a new segment too. And I want to call it Medical Mama Social Club. So like maybe the whole episode will be the Medical Mama Social Club, or maybe we'll do like a 20-30 minute segment. So I'm gonna bring my plan is to like bring on guests. But the guests will be other medical parents, preferably for this specific segment. Um, I'm not gonna tell you how often I'm gonna do this because if I'm doing one episode a month, then Medical Mama Social Club might be every 3 months or something. I don't know. We gonna have to still work on the schedule for that, y'all. But this is something. This is a new segment that I want to introduce. Um, and have parents on to just shoot the shit about medical parent life. And when I say shoot the shit, like I'm gonna have to put a warning in there. Like trigger warning, this part if you don't want to hear real raw feelings of medical parents, skip past this part. Cause we not finna be sugarcoating shit in here. Okay. You know, we laugh at the stuff that most of y'all don't think is funny. So if you don't want to hear us laughing at stuff that you don't think, don't come up in here. That's what Medical Mama Social Club is gonna be about. Okay. This is what we're gonna have real conversations about current events that's affecting medical families because that's where I'm gonna lead at it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're gonna have those like real conversations about that. Real stuff. Stuff about what's trending in our lives right now, real relationships, um how we deal with friends and people as medical moms, medical parents. And then probably like a ask a medical mama little part. Like um so like maybe some advice about a doctor or maybe some advice about a relationship with a friend that hasn't been so supportive or what can I do to help my with my Medicaid this month. Da, 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 da. Stuff like that. That's what Medical Mama Social Club will be for. Okay? So we gonna be out of that medical jargon, all of that. We not gonna be doing all of this is a specific raw segment. If you don't like raw, get your ass out of real parents, real shit, real crazy. That's what it's gonna be. If you ain't if that don't sound like something you're interested in, I'm gonna make sure I put a trigger warning in there so you can skip that segment and move on to the next part. But yeah, I don't know how often we would do Medical Mama Social Club. But if you're interested in being in my medical mom, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna have to be real. Never mind. I'm gonna have to be selective about that. Honestly, I'm not gonna just have people on here because what if the vibe not vibing? You know what I'm saying? Or what if you just not talking about nothing? You just want to be smiling the whole time. And this is just right now. We're not even doing video. We not. That's part of the reason why I stopped too, because I was trying to make it perfect video. But we doing voice. We doing voice for real. I'm not doing a video. So if you don't have the pizzazz in you to just be talking, no video, I don't want you on there. I'm sorry. I don't want you on, because this is a zone for it's a social club. It's a social club. Social. So that means you got to be talking. And we ain't taking no judgment. We don't want to hear no excuse me, we don't want to hear no complaint. If that segment don't sound like something, you skip over it. If that segment don't sound like something you can participate in, don't ask me. Don't send no message. Sorry to be real and raw about that. I'm just not having any nobody on the pod. We ain't on here to be silent. We ain't here to talk about what our lives are like. So yeah, there's that. But then anyway, we're gonna keep on moving on. Our warrior spotlights, they'll be returning. We will be doing that, but I'm gonna do it differently, because I was trying to do a weekly podcast so I could do a weekly. No. So once a month, weekly. I am gonna do weekly warriors, and then once a month I will. So 4 weeks in a month usually. So at the end of the month, I'm going to talk about that the four warriors of the month, like, highlight pieces of their story and talk about their journey and where they came from. But I'm gonna highlight the warriors for that month in that month's episode. I am not going to do a weekly highlight. So yeah, that's how that part will go. And then so you will still be able to look the link to submit for a warrior spotlight will be in the description and on the screen. But submit your submit your submissions. Yo, my mic died, but submit your submissions to the link in the description. And so as we come to a close, I'm so thankful for y'all sticking to the podcast and sticking around with me and just supporting me in the page. Even though I'm not always consistent, I'm gonna be here though, y'all. Please let me know on the suggestion box what y'all want to hear for next month episode, what we should talk about. I'm not sure how fast I'm gonna add Middle Mama Social Club, but yeah. Let me know what I want to talk about next month so we can, start shaping the podcast. Please submit all your suggestions. Like, comment, share, subscribe, join the Facebook group. All of that's gonna be in the description and up on the screen, y'all. Please, if you're watching it on YouTube, please, y'all, subscribe to all the things, follow all the things, be a part of all of our social media. Yeah, that's it. I can't wait to talk to y'all next month. And let y'all know what our month has looked like and give y'all a new update. So I will talk to y'all later. It's your medical mama Sharice signing out. Bye.